warm and pleasant greetings to you all. It was the American politician George McGovern who once rightly remarked that politics is an act of faith. You need to have some confidence in the intellectual and moral capacity of the public. Hence, I'm standing before you this wonderful evening to present some of my very humble views regarding the much relevant and heated up topic, the postmortem of politics. In the present political context, postmortem, as something we know as the closest examination of a lifeless body, we need to analyze the mode and nature in which the politics has itself captured into an autopsy. Our world is one that has emerged out of the burnt crutches of the brutal leaders like Hitler or Mussolini, the traumatized episodes of the double world wars and the darkened suits of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Even when an organic re-emergence is possible, we need not turn a blind eye towards its imminent death. The present contemporary political situation has its global citizens raising their eyebrows regarding the irony of having world leaders like Donald Trump who could go on to the extent of exclaiming that the pandemic, which actually wiped out the largest chunk of the world population today and predominantly out of his own country, is nothing but close to a fever or a common flu. This very same individual who harbors a kind of aversion towards the followers of Islam and an ignorance towards the refugees was the very same person who was nominated to the Nobel Peace Prize today. We find India as a country that has had the meritorious accolade of some 7 decades of freedom is today ranked as the world's most depressed country according to the WHO report of 2018. Analyzing the tires of a scientific stratification in politics, we need to but say that the nation has failed its citizens in terms of its life and happiness. In the 21st century, when the world around is after the scientific health and such a temperament, we have had our Prime Minister, the Honorable Narendra Modi, visiting the disputed area in Ayodhya to lay a foundational stone to a temple. The state machinery is simply at stake. The present situation has come to this extent and it's been starved out of its life simply because we have advanced to the epic stage of post-truth. We find that there's a paradigm shift from a welcome culture to a welcome limit. From Rabindranath Tagore, who actually called for the world to be a single nest, now has come to an extent of a change in the attitude of the neo-fascist, neo-narcissist leaders who call for the deporting of the refugees. We simply leave them to the mercy of the rising waves in the Pacific and Baltic seas, wandering in some dismantled yacht. The burning of Quran in Sweden, the wantonness of the Brazilian president inaugurating the golf turf when the Amazonian rainforest was burning down to the last extant rhinoceros was simply the typical Nero playing the typical flute when Rome was burning down on its own. Nevertheless, the silver lining in the cloud has not left us. The New Zealand Prime Minister, who has actually ensured a body of executives for uninterrupted education to the students of the country, and the Jasmine Revolution we have had in 2011 are but happy moments of thinking that politics has not died. In conclusion, politics will be available for postmortem only when the last drop of truth has left the earth. In nutshell, I might quote Socrates, who once exclaimed, "Let us go where the truth may lead us." Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.